Alright, before the video gets started, I just want to give a quick shout out to Johnny on Instagram. If you want to shout out like him, just go down to the description below and click on the link to Instagram, and I'll be choosing random Instagram followers to shout out at the start of every single video. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and do it, guys. But yeah, we'll just kick off the video. So I haven't done any video like this in ever actually on my channel, but I think I might start doing it a little more often as it becomes appropriate. Basically what I'm going to be doing is just shouting out and like giving kind of a community highlight to different other YouTubers on DCUO Online. So right now, like as the community kind of stands, to my knowledge, as far as DCUO Online YouTubers go, I have the most subscribers as far of the active DCUO Online YouTubers, but there are a lot of other YouTubers that aren't quite as big as me, that don't have quite as many subscribers and views, but do create really valuable content in my opinion, and do create content regularly. So I just want to shout out those guys. The first one we'll start off with is DCUO DCUO. So I'm subscribed to both these guys because, like I said, they have really valuable content on their channels. DCUO doesn't really, I think I'm saying his name right, but I don't really know because he doesn't really talk in his videos, so you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments or whatever. But basically, just to give a quick overview of the kind of content he creates, his channel is really centered around showcasing the new content in the game. It's very simple. He basically, like I said, he doesn't have any commentary talk over the videos, but he just shows off all the new pieces of content that are added, specifically like base items and like gear, not specifically things you would actually play like an alert or a duo or a raid or something like that. It's more about the new rewards that come to the game. So new materials, new styles, new base items, that kind of thing. So he does a really good job at showing off the new rewards you can earn in DCUO Online. And I think that's one of the best things about his channel. It's very simple, and his videos are really compact. So they're not super long, they're really short, and you really just get what you want out of the video. You get to see exactly what the style looks like, and obviously this is something that's really valuable if you're looking at like a higher level reward that you normally wouldn't be able to get or be able to see for yourself, especially like a material or something like that. Usually you can't preview them in the game, so that's where his content becomes valuable, because he can just show you and you can see what it would look like, and then from there you can decide whether or not you want to actually use the material. That's just an example of how it could be useful, but obviously it has a lot of more uses than that. So yeah, guys, I mean, like, if you don't know about him, just go to his channel and check it out. Like I said, it's DCUO DCUO. And just watch some of the videos, and if you like it, definitely subscribe to him. But I do think he does create really valuable content, so I want to make sure that you guys know about him. The reason that I want to highlight both of these channels is because I feel like the content that they create is a lot different than the content that I create, and it creates or provides a different kind of value to somebody who plays DCUO Online and watches DCUO videos. So my standpoint is like, I'm kind of a representative of more of a casual player, right? Because I don't play DCUO Online quite as much as I used to in the past, so I'm just not as well versed on everything there is to know about it. So I kind of provide that kind of lens on DCUO Online, right? The guy that doesn't have tons and tons of hours and time to throw into the game anymore, but still is really passionate about it and really enjoys it, and I can kind of provide that lens and like that kind of commentary. I think that's why my channel is kind of valuable, in addition to interacting very closely with fans and viewers. But these guys offset a little bit more. Like, for example, DCUO goes really in depth with exploring and looking at materials and new styles that normally I wouldn't have access to, because his combat rating is a lot higher than mine, so he does have access to a lot more content than I do. So he might be able to show you guys some stuff that I might not necessarily be able to show, although the stuff that I show, I do give like more of that commentary and like that lens on that I was talking about earlier. Before we get into the next one, I just want to really quickly tell you guys about this website that's sponsoring me. And so basically, they're called Beautiful Halo. I'll leave a link to their description, or to their website down in the description below. But they just sell like these, basically it's like superhero like merchandise, and like superhero like clothes and stuff like that. And so I have like hundreds and hundreds of different items here. I'll just flash it on the screen really quickly, like some of the stuff that they have. But they actually have like a lot of cool like DC comic stuff, like clothes and stuff like that. So definitely just check it out. And if you see anything that's really cool, like I said, the link's down in the description if you want to just browse through what they have. But it's pretty, like, it's not too expensive, but some of the like graphic like t-shirts and like sweatshirts they have are really cool. So just order them if you're down, guys. Just want to tell you about that. So the next kind of channel that I want to just highlight for you guys is Obsidian Chill. I've known about him for a really long time. I think since I pretty much started playing DCUO Online. He's been in the community for a really long time. He used to be on, I think the league was Odyssey, and it was like one of the top leagues in the game. And he's basically very well tailored towards the hardcore like community in the game. Because he has like super in-depth videos. Like a lot of them are a lot longer, but he goes really in-depth because he just understands all the different mechanics in the game so well, like how different stats like interact with each other, and like the really like technical stuff behind the game. And so he's always my go-to when I'm looking for, like, if I change to a new power that I'm not super well versed in, I always go to his videos to look at like what the loadout he uses is, and he gives like I said, really good in-depth guides to different loadouts for different powers and stuff like that. So that's where he's really valuable. So if you want to be a guy that like throws a lot of time into the game and really wants to be a student of the game, definitely go check him out, because like I said, you can learn so much just from his channel. I think, I'm not quite sure how many uploads he has, but he has a ton of videos, and he uploads pretty much. I don't think he has like a really regular schedule. He kind of just, as there's something new that pops up, he'll upload, but it's pretty regular, like at least once a week, I'd say. So same thing with Torikumu here, guys. Like if you haven't heard of him, I'd be surprised if you haven't heard of him, but if you haven't heard of him, just check out his channel. I'll leave links to both their channels in the description of this video, so you can check out both of them. And yeah, I mean, just check out some of his videos, and if you like what there is there, like you think it'd be valuable to you, just obviously hit the subscribe button and support his channel and stuff like that. Just go through his videos. I mean, he has really interesting stuff. So like when I have more free time, I will like sit down and watch some of his videos about, you know, learning about how the mechanics in the game work. And he pretty much has covered, I think, every single like event. So like I said, like Torikumu is more focused on like gear, but in like styles and stuff like that, I guess more specific, like how things look aesthetically. But Obsidian Chill is very focused on like the events themselves and things you're actually playing through. So like the alerts, the duos, the raids, the new events, seasonal events, like all these things like that he covers super in depth, and that's why it's so interesting. So if either Obsidian Chill or Torikumu is watching this, I'd love to collaborate with you guys. So I mean, I'm super active on Twitter and Instagram or YouTube, so just comment on one of my videos, or hit me in the DMs on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll get back to you guys. Love to collaborate on some videos, things like that, because I think you're both very talented and provide really good content. And then if you're like a fan of mine, and you're a fan with them too, just like comment on their latest videos, you know, that just like tell them about this video, because I'd love for them to see it. Last thing I wanted to touch on was that I think that I would love to see the community managers. I think Meps is a community manager right now, but I'd love to see like Daybreak actually work more closely with some of the content creators for the game, because I think that, you know, that's one of the big things that helps keep it alive and keep it interesting. And, you know, I think there's a lot of value in the content creators like myself, or like Obsidian Chill or Torikumu. So yeah, I'd just love to see more collaboration with that. So I mean, if anyone from the Daybreak team is watching this, also hit me up, because I'd love to work with you. But yeah, guys, I mean, definitely check out both those channels. If you have any questions for me, just leave them in the comments below. And like I said, go into their videos and comment about this, let them know about this video so they can see it, hopefully. Tweet at them, DM on Instagram, or whatever you gotta do to get their attention, guys. But I hope you did enjoy this video. I'm hoping to do more as I find or run into more channels that do provide, I think would provide a lot of value to you guys. I'll just let you know about it in a future video. And then yeah, I'll leave a link to the description for the like Marvel and DC like clothes, so like that clothing shop or whatever. So if you guys want to check it out, go do so. They have really cool like Flash stuff too. Like they have some pretty cool Flash t-shirts and sweatshirts that I'm probably gonna cop. So yeah, I mean, let me know if you buy anything too in the comments, or DM me on Instagram, of course. I'd love to hear about that. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, though, and as always, peace out.